Hi, welcome back to Steel and Lindsey's Forever Realm. This will be our continuing series of just documenting the build as it goes. So let's just get right into it. As with all the other videos on the episodes here, I just want to make sure that everyone knows I'm using the Real Source RTX resource pack, and it is a paid pack that I found on the internet. I don't have any links. It's $8.99 for the initial texture pack, and it has an add-on group of packs that also add about 5 or 6 different things, could be more. That's an additional $8.99 if you don't want to become like some kind of subscriber to their releases. So anyway, well, let's just get into it. As you can see, the abode has changed. We still have our 3 beds there for me and Lindsey and one of our other players. And we have some newcomers to the bedroom. We have these little crazy creatures that she captured that love to fly out. They also liked to fly into the lava. So I guess these things are really worth the headache. But we had to put glass around. Well, Lindsey, again, is the architect of this whole area down here. So she put the glass up and then glassed in our wall instead of it being concrete. So now you can see we've got a glassed in wall and a little door there. Somehow we have a rose, or not a rose, but whatever that red flower is there growing in stone too. It's kind of unique. And I'll rush out. Okay, got it. Good. So if you watched our last video, I said 2 maps. There was actually still 3. We hadn't discovered anything much on the other one. I obviously new to the game, so still learning about it. But Lindsey's put some signs up here. Happy mining. These 2 doors take us down to some mines. And we also have a nether realm portal, or whatever it's called. Nether gate. I'm not sure exactly the nomenclature, so bear with me. Again, I said in the previous video I called somebody a creeper that wasn't a real creeper. Yes, I'm aware. I just meant it in the generalistic terms. Good look at our farm we got going. Wait a minute. Yeah, we have a farm, but yeah, it looks like an Enderman's been here. Picking up blocks of dirt and moving them. What's he doing? I don't have a shovel on me. Oh well. Yep, he definitely picked it up and moved it. That's what he does. Replant that real quick. All right. So, what's going on there? He does like to roll around. And then here's our farm. As you can see, we've got quite a bit of the animals going here. Oh, yes. And again, Lindsey being the genius at this game, she has went into the interwebs and found the little hacks like to give us a multicolored sheep. So we can have any color we want. I guess this only works once. It may only work on Bedrock, or it's easier on Bedrock Edition. But you just name him Jed _, and then he becomes that. Or she. And a little enchantment room, another lava pit in case we needed to get rid of stuff. As you can see, the pickaxe of destiny. Again, she's put up nice little signs. Welcome back. Have a good day. This is all of her chest work that she's done to make sure our inventory stays organized. Again, I'm horrible at this, so I try to not mess up her stuff. As you can see, got all of our pets still in here, and kind of touched up this room maybe a little. I don't think there's been much done in here other than just whenever I can, I try to like go through and remove the cobblestone and put in regular stone, or wherever we have discrepancies. Little secret door here. We got some redstone laid out. And some mine cars that we found or built. Let's see what's outside. I'll go across to the waterfall perch. Don't see anything out the window, but that don't mean much. Might run out here and check on our horse pen. She has a horse here that she was able to tame and bring back. And I have one way out at another place. Hey, we've got a beehive, but no bees. Gotta find some bees. As you can see on this wall here, I've completely taken out all the black cobblestone, deep slate cobblestone, and replaced it with white. Still got to get these stairs fixed, but you can see here all this is done. Should go up to the waterfall perch here. Got little offshoots, but I've replaced everything with nice stone steps. Got a little trappy area there. Removed the campfire so that it's damn, these vines. Wish I could get rid of these vines. I don't know how to get them to stop growing. I have tried and tried. But anyway, yeah, remove this campfire. It kind of was in a bad location, so I've moved it indoors here. So now it sits there with my hopper and chest underneath it. And I can just walk in, check my food, grab some if I need it, and go. But yeah, this is the little waterfall perch. So I've updated the pools and the signs and planted some sunflowers, as you can see, and some actual roses. I've updated the wall here, so I know kind of when I walk in which weapons I'm going to be grabbing. Still got my lava furnace back there. And yeah, so I corrected. Some people may have seen it in the last video. My heart and my U were not to form. Like this one over here, the I is 4 characters tall. My U is only 3 on the left there. Oh yeah, added some lily pads here. The heart was quite not right as well. The shaping was just slightly off on one side. Just comes with playing on a curved monitor, I believe. But, and being a novice to this game. But yeah, I got these little pools here in the bathroom, the bathhouse, whatever you want to call this area. The pools. Still got the little messages and stuff in here. It's pretty neat. Looks really good in here. I think this room's pretty much done as far as I'm going to go with it in respect to adding anything. But upstairs here, which was, this granite wall is still kind of my stopping point for now, going up. There's steps behind it, but I've been coming through here and cutting in and just milling out a room of sorts. It looks really neat with this glow add-on for the ores, so I'm going to chop down these torches real fast here and show off a little bit of what the room looks like with the natural lighting. I need to figure out a better way of placing torches. I just play them anywhere and everywhere, sometimes right next to one, as you can see. Again, very novice to this game. I haven't played it ever until this month, and enjoying it a lot. I really, truly am. I find it to be a soothing game to just kind of play around in the survival mode and enjoy it. She goes off and does her little thing at times, and we meet up, and sometimes when I come back home, she's got a full set of diamond armor ready for me. Not that I can't make my own, or not that I'm not getting my own resources, but she's just out there having fun with the game the way it's meant to be played a little more than I am. I'm staying close to home and not venturing too far out of my safety net. I don't want to die and lose everything, even though I've already died many times and lost a lot of things and went back and got it and not got it. So yes, I've fallen in lava twice in a row to get my stuff back. So yeah, it's this game can be remarkably difficult at times. But yeah, this room looks really cool with this lighting effect on the gold here, the gold ore that's sitting above me. So I figured I'd kind of show that off. Plant some of these torches back, hopefully keep out some of the enemies from spawning in here. But yeah, I don't know what this is going to become. It was originally my quarry that I was pulling rock out of, and it has since kind of evolved into what I may make as a little bedroom. I don't know. Just haven't really decided yet where this is going to go. Could be a farm. We'll see. So we'll go back downstairs here and maybe take a look at the desert perch, or sorry, the desert port. Go out this door. This is all very rough and basic out here. This is just an opening port. Once I'd kind of started messing around up here and was like, oh, I could put a furnace and stuff here, or a construction table. Just haven't decided what I'm going to do there. And again, left it open ceiling. I was learning how to make roofs and never wanted to finish it. Kind of liked it being open. As you can see, I got the deserty area out here all lit up. It is about to be daylight, though. I saw the moon was crashing there. This will kind of just be a little adventure. I'll go out to the edges here, and you can kind of see our vast open area that we've built. Oh, where'd you come from, Bone Man? Oh, you're about to die anyway. The sun's coming up, ain't it? Yeah, I see them all burning down there. So yeah, you can kind of see. I don't have, unfortunately, I don't have a periscope or a telescope made, but you can kind of see our edge of our area here. There's a waterfall that comes down into the base of the house, and then that's not the waterfall. I'm walking near the waterfall, actually, that's above my little waterfall perch that I've built. But you can see somehow when we spawned out on the beach, we migrated our ways down, all the way down here, and decided that this would be our area. And she's built these steps up, that walkway up, those little steps that lead all the way up to the top of that mountain area, and then to a house that goes into the mountain. And we've got a little spawn zombie set up so we can farm some XP if necessary. But yeah, it's pretty neat. Got a lot of open area. And we have, so much that we've already done in the mines, where we've went and attacked some things, and she's done the trials a few times. Whoa! Where'd that hole come from? There's a bone man down there, skeleton. What are you doing, hiding out? Huh? Avoiding the sun? Not me. There's water down here. So yeah, we've done a lot of things. She's done more than I have, obviously. But she's gone out and done some trials, and definitely done some pillaging at the villages she's found, and done some nether realm, if you will, work. But so I dug out this little channel here. I need to make it a little wider for more than 2 boats, but for now it serves its purpose if either of us decide to go out to the west end of the map. We all have a west map, and we can just kind of go and explore. Hey, sugarcane, get out of my hand. You're giant. Get my maps back in order here. I do like to carry my maps. Yeah, my inventory sucks right there. Trying to do this for the video. But yeah, you can see the water looks amazing on this texture pack. The underseas area is pretty cool too when you get in there and actually are trying to go down and do mining, or even if you're going down to do the temple stuff. I'm sure it's amazing looking. I haven't got any water lungs yet, so I haven't went down there and done whatever it takes to breathe underwater and fight. Gotten killed by the drowned a few times, throwing their trident at me while I've been out on the ocean. Yeah, and that's another thing. So I've noticed there's a bug of sorts where I'll be flying or on the water, and those flying phantom birds will be over my head at night, and they'll come crash down on me. But they won't leave. They'll like stick to me on the boat. So all I got to do is just stop moving, jump. Then they're at my feet, and I can swipe them a couple times, and that kills them real easy. They don't move, and then sometimes there'll be 2 or 3 on me stuck on my boat. So it's a glitch, definitely. And if anybody's wondering, that little thing above my chest is just an add-on I purchased, or not purchased, but got from the marketplace that allows you to do some inventory management. It's not quite as good as I thought it was going to be, but it will move things from boxes, or from your inventory to all them boxes. Maybe there's already something in the game that does that and I didn't know it, but I wish I wouldn't have added this on to the world without being able to remove it, because now it's part of our world. It's not a big deal, but what happened here? Oh, I think I went into my emotes. So yeah, we'll go downstairs here again. As you can see from the last video, if you watched it, I have done all the restoning of this area, getting out that black cobblestone. Lindsey planted these trees originally when we got here, and they've continued to grow. It's kind of cool watching how they've grown. And this is all the brickwork she's done. Looks like we're missing dirt around here. Them Endermen will show up and just pick up dirt. They just deposit it elsewhere. But yeah, so we'll run up the stairway. This was a nice wake up one morning. Woke up, just follow the signs. Get to the top here, read the next sign, just keep going. Yes, this was nice. I was complaining about how am I supposed to continue to get XP if I'm gonna die trying to get XP. And or the continuation of enchanting materials and then losing XP. It's like, it just seemed like I wasn't getting it because I haven't played the game for very long. So my honey here made a nice little easy XP farm for us to get stuff, and here it is. Don't even need a weapon. Just got to make sure you shut the door. Yeah, run down here, and depending on how you catch it, sometimes you can get like 6 of them in there. I've seen at one point, where, well, maybe it was 5 and a baby, but I've seen them crunch in here into this little tight square space where she's got them trapped somehow. We got this little room built. Obviously we put signs everywhere, so in case I'm not on or she's not on, to let our other friend know what this room is. But yeah, right here you can just kind of hang out and wait on the zombies and sometimes zombie babies to arrive. Don't even need a weapon. I sometimes beat them with their own rotten meat if I collect it. We do have a hopper system built underneath here. I say she built the hopper system and all this, and so made it so that whenever they drop their raw flesh, it just goes right into the chest. You don't even pick it up. So it's pretty neat. I like it. And so I think for the next thing here, what we'll go into, and this is the fun part. I mean, it's interesting. I gotta fix these lights. I got to fix these lights. Yeah, so one of the nifty things that Lindsey has been doing, like I said in the previous video, is she's been working on a interconnected rail system for mine cars where we can have them kind of intersect at our base and then go east and west, and our base being the central point, and we'll just cha-chunk and build out from there. And as I go on the surface, sometimes she does the surface as well in a boat, but I feel a little more confident that I can just explore at a faster pace on the boat than mining, building, mining, building, mining, building, mining, building, mining, building, mining, building. But once I get these lights taken care of here, I think that's looking good. Once I get these, I'm by no means a expert at this, and I'm probably messing up by not following my own pattern I'm trying to do, but yeah, so once I get done fixing this real quick, we will go to the mines, and that will probably be one of my first video edits of the day. simply because I don't think you want to actually see the 5-minute mine ride. But who knows? Maybe I'll make a Patreon page and you all can pay me to see that extra 5 minutes of riding on a minecart. No, I'm just kidding. I ain't ever doing any of this for money. This is all just to showcase what we've created on our Forever realm. Alright, that looks good. I think that looks good. Yep. Alright, torches be lined up as better as they can be. I'm sure there'll still be some that are off. Yep, right there. There's a gap. And I noticed it. Okay, yeah, maybe put one more down and fix the, or a couple more down here. Where'd that one go? It's disappeared in the wall. Put a few more down here just to kind of fix this little area, whatever. Oops, that one's definitely messed up, but I don't care. I want to get out of here. I do care. And maybe. And maybe. Okay, no. We were so close that we just... What do you think? I don't know. Whatever. I'm done. Good luck. All right, so as we can see, the sun's getting a little low. But it just looks beautiful out here when the sun's setting, how the land gets a different shimmer to it. You know, it'll start really actually showing you ray trace lighting. It's beautiful. This game is actually very fun to play. For me personally, simply because of the mix of the graphics, the way it's still an 8-bit whatever game, but yet brought into the modern era with these resource packs actually kind of makes the game enjoyable to view, visually appealing in such a way that it's like, oh, this is, I could play that, and here I am. Another trappy area that I think initially I was working on when I didn't know what I was doing. I was just trying to make an area that would block enemies or hold them if they fell in from the top area. Got to navigate these stairways pretty decently. You could fall off like I do right here almost. That was close. I'm just looking around instead of watching what I'm doing. But yeah, this is pretty cool how we've got this little hole dug out for ourselves as our base of operations. For now, we're definitely looking at a area that's going to be different, that she found out on another zone. And yeah, close that door, damn it. Okay, welcome home. So now we'll go to the mines. There's our portal we built. She's been through there quite a bit. I avoid it. This mine originally was one that I had started digging. And then I woke up one morning and she said, "Have you been down in the mines lately?" And no, I hadn't. So when I got down here, it was simply amazing how far she had dug and tunneled. And then telling me her grand plan of like, okay, so we're going to put railroad cars down and we can build push button things and we can electrify the rail. And I mean, it was just all this stuff that she was telling me. And I was like, oh, okay, it sounds interesting, but when it's done, then we'll see how it works. Because I just didn't understand the scope. Now that I've seen it, like here, as you can see, I'm just showing you, like we already did a huge amount of mining down here that goes on for a long time. But because of building this trail now, it takes us to the other side of the map. So as you can see, again, there's a lot of chasms here or channels that we've dug out of the mountain for these shafts, whatever. So, without further ado, let's try this. I have difficulty with this. It does not always work for me like it should. So like I'm trying to plant it there. Why ain't it letting me? Why ain't it letting me? Why ain't you letting me drop it? I'm pushing the wrong button. Now I'm pushing the right button, but it went the other way. So why don't you get back up against that wall? Push that button. Push that button. Okay. And away we go. I will edit this video, but as you take note there, we are at position 200-ish, and I will also add a timer. However, as this is going, I'm pretty certain we're going to the 2,000 region blocks. So this is about a 5-minute minecart ride, 4.5-minute minecart ride. And I'm showing it on the map here just so you can see how far we're actually traveling across the map. I mean, you get it. It's going from one point to the next. Really makes you contemplate becoming a miner in real life, and how the no, not really, but could you imagine the real life mining days of just torch lit, dingy, carbon monoxide filled tubes cut into the ground, holes cut into the ground, where people are just laying down mine carts and rolling them like all the way to the end, hoping you don't, I guess, run into gas pockets and magma. Yeah, so this is a long journey. I'm not going to lie, it definitely is peaceful sitting here sometimes and just hearing the minecart wail by and the lights and everything else. Alright, well I hope you enjoyed that moment of silence. We are about to make it, yep, we just made it to the next zone, so I had to switch maps here. And we're still going. About to come up to the end though. And there it is, boom, head first. So, as you can see here, Lindsey made a nice little area for cartography, for getting your maps pushing a locator map that we put on the wall there, but we've moved it since then, simply because we built upstairs. So I'll make sure I take my minecart and don't forget it. So I have a ride back, just in case there's not one in there. Yeah, so we'll run up these. As you can see here, I decided to cobblestone it with steps because I did not want to hop the entire way. I was tired of jumping. But our first initial kind of couple of runs up here, we had it just chopped out without lights, or not lights, but without it being easily navigatable. That's a hard one to say. Easily navigatable. Anyway, so built some steps up here. As you can see, it's raining. Hard telling if it's day or night. Probably night. I've got my all black stallion horse here, that the first creature I met while I was here. I tamed him and then, oh, saw an Enderman. Oh, there he is again. Where are you at, buddy? Can't sleep because there's enemies nearby. Oh no. Yeah, there's a giant Enderman. But you can see there, we placed our locator map there instead. Let me sleep. Got a respawn point here, obviously. Yeah, I'll go ahead and kill this, whatever it is. What is it? Is it a zombie? Let's go see what's out here. Oh, it's a zombie. Oh, it fell off our building? Okay, that's interesting. Alright, now let me sleep. Alright. Wake up. Let's see what's going on out here. It's daylight. Take Black Stallion for a ride. Haven't named him yet, but obviously I need to figure out what I gotta do on that end. Plus I keep forgetting to take a leader with him, and I can't get the gate to work. Once I get a leader on him, though, I can plant him somewhere whenever I'm out here riding and he doesn't wander off. I went to the top of one of these mountains. This is a new biome, by the way. So as you'll see here, this is from the update. It's got a lot more feature-rich trees and grass and plants and animals and everything. It just seems like. But yeah, I rode up to the top of the mountains with the horse here, and it decided when I got off of it to mine some, or to pick some snow, it decided it wanted to just wander. You know, let me, from the top of the mountain, creep over to the edge. Ooh, God, I don't want to put him in water. I don't know if there's some XP down there I picked up. Nice. I don't know if they will wander off or take damage, or if what they'll do. I just don't know what he'll do if he gets in water, so I'm trying to avoid it. Oh, don't look at your map while you're on a horse and running on the edge here. Almost falling in these little... That's one thing I did notice. In this little valley area underneath us is a lot of little sinkholes that take you into stuff. But it's a pretty neat little area. Got the view and pastures here. There's a lot more horses I've seen out here, and donkeys and other animals that like to roam. Use this fence as my jockey. As my jockeying stick. Come on. Another hole I could have fell in. Gotta be careful out here. Piggy. It's neat though. There's a lot of, I mean, it's just, it goes on forever. There's a lot of space out here to do things. A lot of wildlife out here to hunt if we need it for food. Again, oh, nice little cave entrance it looks like. Let's see where I can go here. That's what I think it is. Bees. Bees. Look at that. Bees. Bzzz. We got a beehive, but we don't have no bees yet. I don't know what I got to do to capture them. I'll figure that out, but I know now where some bees are at. So yeah. Hey, bees. I've thrown apples on the ground for him, and he has not ate them. Ooh, careful. He's not eaten them. Another area I could have fell. Oh, that's it. Just hop off of it. Area that I could have fallen. Or, I mean, I haven't been able to give him food. I've been Like, it doesn't actually give me the option. But whenever I did first hop on this thing, it, you know, did all the love hearts around me. Like, it knew me and it liked me. And then we left. We were gone for a day. And Lindsey even joked with me that the thing's gone. Like, that horse is gone. And sure enough, it was still around whenever I came back. I brought the saddle, put it on it, and rode it in. Hey, look, donkeys. It's a donkey. And a baby donkey. But yeah, so the horse stuck around, but I have not been able to, quote-unquote, feed it correctly that I can see. Lindsey told me to whip up some bone meal and I think wheat. We'll try that next. But right now, as much as we travel around everywhere, I'm not too concerned that I won't get another animal if necessary over here. I know that sounds a little heartless, but whoops. And that's not working. That's awesome. Get up the pickaxe, or the axe. And now he's locked in there. So then we got a little area here where this is where we first came up. I just kind of concreted the top, if you will, so that we knew exactly where it was at and put torches all around it. There's a little watery area that could be further explored, I believe, if you wanted to, if somebody really wanted to go in here and dig it out. But at one point it's just an end, and then you have to kind of slip under here, take your breath and go, and then it'll meet you over at the other side that we came out of, or came into, depending on how you look at it. So yeah, these are joined. Those two holes I showed you from the surface. It just, you got to know where you're navigating. There's nothing down here other than some copper. Water effects are pretty cool. Sometimes they can be a burden, being too crystal clear like that. You just don't see it. Yeah, that's getting to a good spot here where I'm going to wrap up. Just going back through, as you can see, it's just going to bring you right back to the hole, right there in the mine. Takes you back home. So, I believe that's about all that's left here. I mean, we did kind of build like a little tower here when we first popped through the surface, just as a quick home. This was our first shelter, where I put in the black stallion there. Hey, look, another horse, gray or a regular black and spotted horse, I think. And yes, I guess this black horse is rare. I didn't know that. Let's see. I don't have any apples. I was going to throw an apple down there. But yeah, so this is the tower of our area and our markers in here. And that's it. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, I don't care if you subscribe, but like and leave a comment. Let me know what people think. Thanks. Bye.